differently in the second half of this ball game?
Makes shots. I mean, we're getting good ones. We're just, I don't know.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well.
Some fantastic numbers here for Fresh. He's got 16 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Fresh in a two-guard. Draymond Green is out there with Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Muscala in at the 5. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Passes it to Irving. No luck. Good D by Thompson.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
And that one's good. Fresh.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Love dishes to Irving. Kicks it out to Love. Smith for 3. And he gets it to go. Smith's got 9 points.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Love. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
Here we can see, Kevin, where the Warriors rank in the NBA right now. Tops in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with.
Now here's LeBron. He has 5. Smith outside. Towards out with the screen for Smith. Shot is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Now, here is Irving. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Thompson outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
They would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start the second half.
James, the pass to Irving. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's good. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
And look at how quick he was to fight on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Fresh, the pass to Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Love. He has 7. Now the dish to James. Back to Love. The tray. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Fresh. Misses the 3. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Irving with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Irving kicks to LeBron. Good assist goes to Irving. And it's 7 points for LeBron.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Golden State, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And of course, New Orleans, 7 games back.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with this game.
Fresh can't get it to go.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
The drive by James. Fresh pulls it in. Fresh has got his 5th rebound in this one. Tries again. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Anderson, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. Iguodala comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Kerr. A nice shot by Anderson.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
There's a screen. Chapman the pass to Count. Traps in the tray.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer. And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days. Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
Fresh, the pass to Livingston. Here's Fresh. Up in time. He got it up that time, but it would.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. We've got Channing Frye, J.R. Smith out there with Looney. And it's Collier in at the 3. Here's Smith. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
0-1 in Iguodala as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Here's the screen. Pass to Count. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
The 3. Fresh can't get it to go.
You got to be careful, though. There's a real balancing act. You can't let your ego try to run your offense. You can see he really wanted to answer that made 3 with one of his own. Not the best decision.
Chapman, and he gets it back. The three-pointer, no good. Warriors leading by 15. Livingston, that's good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Warriors?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And the Warriors with some changes. Muscala comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Steph Curry subbed in for Fresh. This is checked in for Sean Livingston. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Irving kicks to James. Takes the 3. Cleveland the rebound. And that one's good by Gortat.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
And he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Love, no luck.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
From 13, and it's Golden State with another.
Boy, they are passing the ball.